Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit a country with a rich tradition and unimaginable natural wonders? Angola, a land of mystery and wonder. Here, men have many wives, and braids have deep significance as a symbol of personal identity. And did you know that this country is home to Africa's richest woman and boasts some of the continent's largest waterfalls? What else makes Angola one of Africa's most unique countries? In this documentary, we explore 15 unique and fascinating facts about Angola that will blow your mind. Get ready to explore one of Africa's hidden gems like never before. Number 1. Isabel dos Santos, Africa's richest woman. Isabel dos Santos, daughter of the former president of Angola, is one of the most influential figures in Africa today. Her name is synonymous with wealth and power. Isabel dos Santos, often referred to as Africa's Queen of Finance, has built a fortune worth $3.5 billion. A visionary businesswoman, Isabel doesn't just fit the mold of a typical African billionaire. She's defining a new era of economic empowerment for women on a continent where such prominence is rare. Her influence stretches from Angola to Europe, with a presence in Portugal and beyond. Her journey isn't just about inheriting wealth, she's about creating it. As the daughter of José Eduardo dos Santos, who ruled Angola for 38 years, she entered the business world with a powerful edge, but also faced criticism. Her strategic investments in key industries, particularly telecommunications, banking, and oil, have made her a force to be reckoned with. In Angola, she owns a significant stake in Unitel, the country's largest telecommunications company, giving her enormous influence over the region's communications network. Her influence in Angola is comparable to that of Western giants such as Amazon or Tesla. Not only is she wealthy, but her business ventures have also reshaped the Angolan economy. Through her stakes in the oil and banking sectors, she has cemented her place among the world's most influential business leaders. But her journey has not been without obstacles. Born into a politically privileged family, she has faced harsh scrutiny from critics who accuse her of exploiting her father's power for personal gain. Isabel, however, has proven her critics wrong by using her position to promote innovation and financial stability in Angola. Despite the controversy, her impact on Angola's business landscape is undeniable. Her leadership challenges traditional views of women in business. She is a role model for millions across Africa, proving that success knows no gender. Isabel's investments are more than just numbers. They represent a deep connection between business and the country's development. Her leadership at Angola's largest telecommunications company, Unitel, transformed the country's communications infrastructure, empowering millions. Her banking ventures have made financial services more accessible to Angolans, while her influence in the oil sector has placed her at the heart of Angola's wealth. From a young woman watching her father lead a nation, to an internationally recognized business tycoon, Isabel's journey represents the incredible transformation of Angola itself. It is a story of challenges, triumphs, and strength. But as we move forward, we will discover even more surprising facts about this fascinating country, so stay tuned to see how Angola's story continues to unfold. Number 2. Angola, the glittering kingdom of oil and diamonds. Did you know that Angola stands as one of Africa's most powerful economic powers? Thanks to its rich oil and diamond reserves. Located on the southwest coast of Africa, it is rich in resources, making it a global economic powerhouse. As the second largest oil producer in sub-Saharan Africa, Angola's wealth is built on black gold. Angola's oil production is huge, nearly 1.2 million barrels per day, making it one of the world's largest oil producers. For comparison, that's equivalent to the oil production in Alaska, a major oil hub in the United States. Imagine the wealth and power that comes with that much oil. For Angola, it doesn't just fuel its cars and industries, it fuels the entire country, fueling its economy, spurring development, and attracting international investment. But the oil industry isn't the only treasure Angola has to offer. In addition to oil, Angola is also a world leader in diamond production. The country's mines, particularly in Luanda Norte, produce diamonds so valuable that a large stone can cost as much as a luxury mansion in Beverly Hills. These aren't just any diamonds, rare, high-quality gems that attract buyers and collectors from around the world. The country is famous for producing some of the world's finest diamonds, stones prized not only for their clarity and size, but also for their rarity. Angola's diamond mines are located in some of the most remote and rugged areas, making mining difficult and expensive. But the rewards are worth it. A large diamond can bring in millions of dollars on the global market, and Angola's wealth from these gems continues to grow year after year. What do you think about Angola's remarkable economic power fueled by oil and diamonds? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think these resources shape the country's global influence? Number 3. Rediscovery of the giant sable antelope. The giant sable antelope is no ordinary animal. With its glossy black coat and striking curved horns, it is one of Africa's most remarkable animals. Known scientifically as Hippotragus nigerveriani, this antelope was once thought to have disappeared from the face of the earth. A true wonder of nature, the giant sable's majestic appearance has made it one of the most iconic animals in Africa's wildlife heritage. For years, scientists feared that the species would disappear forever, until a surprising turn of events in the early 2000s. In a dramatic twist of fate, the giant sable antelope has re-emerged in the wild. In 2005, scientists and conservationists were thrilled to learn that a small population of the rare antelope had been discovered in Kandala National Park, a remote area about 400 kilometers south of Luanda, Angola's capital. It was a groundbreaking moment for conservation, as the species had been thought to have been extinct since the 1970s, largely due to poaching and habitat loss. The discovery not only marked the return of an animal, but also represented a return of hope. The giant sable antelope became a beacon of resilience and a symbol of what can be achieved when conservation efforts succeed in the face of adversity. The once terrifying idea of extinction was now met with a glimmer of hope. The rediscovery of the giant sable antelope was not just a victory for Angola, it was a victory for global conservation efforts. The sight of these magnificent creatures in the wild has once again drawn attention to Angola's incredible biodiversity and the importance of conserving it. It is truly a miracle a rare species once thought to be extinct has been given a second chance. Before continuing the journey, I have a request for everyone watching. If you can help me, it only takes 10 seconds to hit the subscribe button. This really helps our channel grow and means a lot to us. In return, my team and I are committed to continuously improving the program for you. Do we have a deal? Number 4. Luanda, Africa's most expensive city for expats. If you're in search of a place that radiates wealth, luxury, and endless business prospects, Luanda is the destination to explore. The capital city of Angola holds the title of Africa's most expensive city for expatriates. Luanda is a dynamic economic powerhouse, where the price of housing rivals that of cities like New York and London. In fact, the cost of living here surpasses renowned global centers such as Paris and Tokyo. With a population of over 8 million, Luanda is not only the cultural heart of Angola but also its commercial gateway. As the core of the nation's oil industry, it draws international companies and investors eager to tap into Angola's abundant resources. The city's pristine Atlantic coastline and high-end resorts make Luanda an alluring and promising destination for tourists. Often referred to as the Paris of Africa, the city features wide boulevards, exclusive shopping areas, and a rich culinary scene. Visitors can indulge in fine dining with everything from fresh seafood to traditional Angolan dishes, all set against a backdrop of sophistication and charm. Despite its steep living costs, Luanda offers a lifestyle filled with world-class amenities and some of the most attractive investment opportunities in all of Africa. Number 5. Pristine beaches and coastal beauty. Stretching over 1,600 kilometers of coastline, Angola is home to one of the world's most pristine and least explored marine ecosystems. The country's beaches, especially those near the towns of Lobito and Benguela, embody a sense of calm and beauty. Here, visitors can take in the sight of golden sands and crystal-clear waters, far removed from the crowded shores of popular beach destinations like Miami or the Côte d'Azur. One of the most captivating features of Angola's beaches is the sea festivals, where fishing communities gather to honor their maritime traditions through exhilarating boat races, lively parades, and indulgent seafood feasts. These festivals offer tourists a rare opportunity to dive deep into the unique coastal culture and witness the Angolan people's profound connection to the vast ocean. Beyond its beaches, Angola also boasts some of the most stunning natural wonders and dramatic landscapes. The Kwanza Falls, one of the largest waterfalls in Africa, stretches 2,300 feet in width and stands 390 feet high, making it one of the most breathtaking falls in the world, second only to Victoria Falls. In the southern part of Angola, the Iona National Park, the country's largest park, reveals its desert beauty, home to migrating herds of antelopes and skies filled with stars. It's a perfect spot for those wanting to uncover the enchanting allure of the desert. For those seeking mystery and adventure, The black rocks of Pungo Andongo offer a surreal experience. These towering, vertical rock formations seem to house hidden creatures in the savanna. From their peaks, sweeping views of the vast plains and the mighty Kwanza River await, leaving you spellbound by Angola's untamed wonders. Number 6. SBA, the Dance of the Sea in History. SBA, derived from the Kimbundu word Semba meaning to touch the belly, is a dance that embodies the spirit of Angola. It is a dance of connection between dancers, between past and present, and between people and the sea. With its vibrant, free-flowing movements, SBA embodies the essence of Angola, with every step filled with energy, history, and a deep love for life. But the dance is more than just entertainment, it is a powerful cultural statement. Traditionally, SBA is often confused with Samba, the famous Brazilian dance. However, the origins of Samba lie in SBA, which was brought to Brazil by Angolan laborers in the 17th century. Both dances have tropical rhythms, but while Samba has a Brazilian influence, SBA is distinctly Angolan. The core of SBA is its vibrant rhythm and the energy it creates. The dancers move to the beat of the music, the dance flowing seamlessly, with each movement a breath of life. It's not just about the steps, it's about the emotions and connections the dancers share. SBA is often called the music of the sea because of its deep connection to Angola's coastal culture. As a seafaring nation, Angola's maritime history is reflected in the graceful, powerful movements of SBA. The dance evokes the ebb and flow of the ocean itself, sometimes calm, sometimes forceful, always moving forward. For Angolans, SBA is a celebration of life, love, and resilience, a medium through which the soul of the people is expressed. Under the moonlight by the beach, the sound of drums fills the air, and the dancers begin to move in harmony. Their bodies sway, their bellies touching as they sway together. The music, with its sweeping rhythm, captures the heart of Angola's maritime culture, drawing the dancers closer together, uniting them in a shared, timeless experience. This dance, alive with passion and history, is more than just a performance. It is a passionate celebration of the Angolan spirit. The energy of the music fills the dancers, and the dance itself is an act of storytelling. The rhythm of the drums echoes the rhythm of life in Angola, a life tied to the land, the sea, and the collective memory of a people who have faced challenges but continue to move forward with strength and unity. What do you think of the powerful cultural story behind SBA? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think this dance connects Angolans to their history and their love for life? Number 7. Having more than one wife. In Angola, a fascinating cultural practice challenges the norm men can have multiple wives. The number of wives a man has is more than just a matter of personal choice, it reflects his wealth, status, and social standing in the community. But here's the thing, before a man can take another wife, he must first get the approval of his current wife. In some Angola tribes, such as the Ovimbundu and Kimbundu, polygamy is a traditional practice with deep cultural and social significance. The number of wives a man has is often a clear indicator of his wealth and economic success. The more wives he has, the more cattle or land he owns. In many ways, it mirrors the practices of kings and rulers in medieval Europe, where the size of a man's household, often measured in land or wealth, was a direct reflection of his power. But the practice of polygamy in Angola is about more than just wealth, it's also deeply rooted in the social fabric. Each wife typically has her own home, creating small villages within the larger community. This setup creates a unique dynamic where the household is not just a family unit, but a collective force, with everyone contributing to daily tasks like farming, tending livestock, and raising children. The role of women in this system is perhaps the most fascinating aspect. While men can have multiple wives, the key to maintaining harmony and balance lies with the first wife. If a man wants to marry another woman, it is not only his decision but also the approval of his current wife. This gives the first wife a significant degree of authority in the family, making her not just a partner in the marriage, but also the main architect of family life. This practice turns traditional notions of marriage on their head, emphasizing that women hold a central role in decision-making. The system is highly collaborative, with each wife contributing to the success of the family in a way that reflects the values of the community: strength, hard work, and mutual respect. In an Angolan polygamous marriage, the household is not a single, unified space, but rather a collection of smaller houses, each belonging to one of the wives. Imagine a village where the houses are scattered across a plot of land, and each wife has her own space. Men, traditionally considered the heads of the household, manage resources and make high-level decisions. But wives, through their collaborative efforts, manage day-to-day operations, ensuring children are raised, livestock is cared for, and the farm thrives. This dynamic is not only functional but also deeply emotional. Each wife plays an important role as not only a work partner but also an emotional pillar of the family. Women are the backbone of the family, and their contributions, both physical and emotional, are the glue that holds the family together. What do you think about the unique polygamous practices in Angola, where women play such a central and powerful role in family decision-making? Do you believe this system challenges or reinforces traditional gender roles? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 8. Origin of the world's most unique dreadlocks. Few people realize that dreadlocks, a global fashion trend, actually have their origins in the early tribes of Angola, a country known for its deep cultural and traditional roots. Among the Mua and Mukol communities, women craft their iconic dreadlocks using entirely natural ingredients like clay, dried animal dung, oils, herbs, and butter. These locks serve not only as a beauty statement but also as a way to preserve family traditions and cultural identity. For centuries, Mua women traditionally wear between 4 and 6 dreadlocks, known as nanomi, which symbolize maturity and beauty. Interestingly, during periods of mourning, the number of locks is reduced to 3 as a mark of respect and remembrance for those who have passed. The dreadlocks of these tribes are far more than just a hairstyle. They are a language rich with culture, history, and national pride. With their raw yet striking beauty, Angolan dreadlocks continue to inspire millions worldwide, from renowned reggae musicians to leading fashion figures. Number 9. Zeras, women carrying the world on their heads. On the vibrant streets of Luanda, Angola's bustling capital, the image of women known as Zeras stands as a powerful symbol of resilience and life. With large plastic bowls filled with goods balanced on their heads, children securely strapped to their backs, and navigating the dusty streets on foot, these women represent strength and determination. Zeras are not just vendors, they are the backbone of Angola's informal economy, making up 80% of the country's workforce. From fresh produce and clothing to handmade crafts, these women carry the traditional markets on their shoulders, both physically and metaphorically. Imagine a Zera skillfully bargaining with customers while balancing a heavy tray of fruit and soothing her child tied to her back. It's a scene of remarkable perseverance. For many, it may bring to mind the image of a mother in the US, juggling groceries and kids in an SUV, but in Angola, it's done barefoot and with immense inner strength. These Zeras don't just sell goods, they represent hope and grit. They walk their path with pride, overcoming the economic and political hurdles Angola has faced since its independence in 1975. If you find these women inspiring and graceful, leave a comment below to honor their extraordinary spirit. Number 10. Cost of living in Angola. Living in Angola offers a unique experience, full of cultural richness, natural beauty, and a sense of adventure. But there's one caveat: Angola is notorious for its relatively high cost of living compared to many other African countries. If you're considering moving to Angola, or are even just curious about what it's like to live in this fascinating country, it's important to understand the financial realities. Angola, especially the capital city of Luanda, has become one of the most expensive places to live in Africa. In Luanda, the average monthly cost of living for a single person can range from $1,800 to $2,000, depending on your lifestyle and where you choose to live. Housing is one of the biggest factors that affect the cost of living. A one-bedroom apartment in the city center typically costs around $494 a month. For those looking to save a little, living off the beaten path can bring rent down to around $283 a month. Utilities, including electricity, water, and trash collection, cost around $74 a month for a standard apartment. And if you're the type to stay connected, internet access is surprisingly affordable, with an 8 megabit per second connection costing just around $20 a month. However, food and dining out can be a bit more expensive. For example, a loaf of bread costs around 69 cents, and a dozen eggs will set you back around $3. Grocery shopping can be more expensive than in the United States, especially for imported items. On the other hand, dining out can offer some more affordable options. A typical meal at a restaurant will cost around $10, while a mid-range 3-course meal for 2 can cost around $50. In terms of transportation, getting around in Luanda is surprisingly affordable compared to other major cities around the world. Public transport fares are just 35 cents, and taxes start at $1.19 with a rate of around $1.41 per mile. Whether you hop on a bus or take a quick taxi ride through the busy streets, getting around won't break the bank. For those who prefer a more active lifestyle, a gym membership costs around $150 a month, which is higher than the global average. Number 11. Vibrant festivals painting Angola's cultural tapestry. Angola's cultural landscape comes alive through its vibrant festivals, which showcase the country's rich traditions and create a strong sense of unity among its diverse communities. From the rhythmic beats echoing across the plains to the lively displays of heritage, Angola's festivals capture the essence of a nation deeply connected to its past and its celebrations. One of the most dazzling and high-energy events is the Carnival de Luanda, where both locals and visitors dive into parades filled with colorful costumes, lively music, and dynamic dances. Often likened to a mini version of Brazil's Carnival, this festival pulses with infectious rhythms and is regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated events in Africa. The grand floats and costumes, resembling an ocean of colors, transport you to a world that feels like a unique twist on New Orleans' Mardi Gras, but with unmistakable Angolan energy. Another key cultural celebration is the Drum Festival, a symbol of Angola's interconnected heritage. The deep, resonant beats of traditional drums fill the air, stretching from high plateaus to lowland plains, creating a symphony of sound that embodies the very soul of the land. This festival unites Angola's diverse ethnic groups, from the Ovimbundu to the Kimbundu, through the shared rhythm of their ancestral drums. Participating in these festivals offers a rare glimpse into the mystique and richness of Angolan culture, making it a destination that will enchant anyone who values history and tradition. Number 12. The bright gem of Africa. Angola, located in southern Africa, is shaped by both Portuguese and Brazilian influences, creating a captivating cultural fusion that defines the nation's unique identity. Considered one of the most fascinating and promising destinations on the African continent, Angola spans an impressive area of nearly 1,250,000 square kilometers, making it the seventh largest country in Africa, twice the size of Texas. The country's diverse landscape offers everything from endless coastlines and lush highlands to mysterious deserts. Angola shares borders with Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east. To the west, the Atlantic Ocean provides stunning coastal views and access to essential maritime trade. Visitors to Angola can experience a dynamic climate shift, moving from the humid tropical zones in the north to the dry, desert-like climate in the south. Interestingly, Angola's name comes from the ancient kingdom of Ndongo, where the kings were known as Angola. By the late 16th century, the term Angola appeared in Portuguese writings, eventually becoming the name for a Portuguese coastal colony. By the 19th century, the term was used to describe a much larger area under Portuguese influence. Angola's flag, with its bold red and black design, symbolizes the country's fight for independence. The central emblem, featuring a gear and machete, represents industry and agriculture, two key pillars of Angola's economy. It's one of the few flags worldwide that carries such a powerful historical and cultural significance. While Portuguese is the official language, Angola's cultural richness is reflected in its diversity of over 40 native languages, including Mbundu, Kimbundu, and Kikongo. These languages contribute to the vibrant mosaic of this multicultural nation. With its breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and vast economic potential, Angola stands as a hidden gem waiting to be explored. Number 13. Angola's currency Kwanza. In Angola, the Kwanza, the country's official currency, is not only unique for its value but also for an extraordinary rule: it cannot leave the country. Imagine purchasing a delicious sandwich in New York, only to be arrested for attempting to take it out of the city. That's somewhat like what happens with the Kwanza. Whether you're a tourist or a local, carrying this currency beyond Angola's borders is strictly forbidden. This regulation is not meant to inconvenience travelers but is designed to protect Angola's rapidly growing economy. The Kwanza is viewed as a valuable asset, and the government wants to ensure that it circulates only within the country to maintain economic stability. While this rule might seem unusual, it's similar to restrictions found in countries like Cuba. So, if you ever visit Angola, remember to take home cherished memories, not currency, because the Kwanza is definitely not a souvenir. Number 14. Becoming one of Africa's wealthiest nations. After decades of civil war and hardship, Angola has emerged as one of Africa's wealthiest nations, with a GDP of $194 billion and a per capita income of $6,500. Ranked 6th among the continent's richest countries, Angola shows tremendous potential to rise even higher in the years ahead. The country's prosperity is driven by its vast natural resources, particularly oil and natural gas. As one of the world's largest oil exporters, Angola plays a crucial role in the global economy. Beyond oil, its wealth is further supported by diamonds and other precious gems, reinforcing Angola's reputation for having unmatched natural abundance. In addition, the agricultural sector is booming, with coffee, maize, and soybeans leading the way in exports, helping to fuel the nation's steady economic growth. With its rich resources and rapidly expanding industries, Angola is increasingly becoming an attractive destination for global investors. Number 15. Food in Angola. Angolan cuisine is a captivating journey where African flavors meet Portuguese influences, resulting in dishes that are both unique and deeply rooted in culture. Every meal here tells a story, one that speaks through the food itself. One of the most iconic dishes in Angola is funge, a smooth dough made from cornmeal or cassava, often referred to as the bread of Africa. Funge is a staple at every family table, and when served alongside mombaba de galinha, a flavorful chicken stew made with palm oil, garlic, and spices, it becomes a symbol of unity, similar to how grilled chicken brings families together at American BBQs. Seafood also plays a key role in Angolan cuisine, with popular dishes like caldeirada, a hearty fish soup, or grilled Atlantic lobster, which is adored by international visitors. And let's not forget about Cuca beer, a well-known local brand that pairs perfectly with any meal. With its fresh ingredients, Angolan cuisine not only delights the senses but also offers a taste of the country's rich cultural heritage. Let Angola take you on an unexpected culinary adventure that will leave you wanting more. Dubai, the city of gold, riches, and endless indulgence. It's the ultimate fantasy for millions around the globe. But what if I told you there's a hidden side to this sparkling paradise? A side they desperately don't want you to uncover. Behind those breathtaking skyscrapers, workers endure excruciating 14-hour shifts, often trapped in a cycle they can never escape. The same hands that built Dubai's luxury are the ones kept in the shadows. And what about Dubai's underground economy? A secretive playground for criminals while the elite enjoy unchecked power and privilege? In the next few minutes, we're uncovering the 9 most naked and shocking truths Dubai doesn't want you to know. In just 5 decades, Dubai has undergone a transformation that feels almost unimaginable. From a tiny, desolate fishing village at the edge of the Arabian desert, it has risen to become a global powerhouse, a miniature nation wielding influence far beyond its borders. But how did this desert oasis turn into the architectural and luxury capital of the world? You've likely heard about Dubai's record-breaking skyscrapers and extravagant lifestyle, but few truly grasp the scale of its rapid evolution. Consider the Burj Khalifa, for instance, the tallest building in the world, soaring to an incredible 828 meters. It can be seen from over 90 kilometers away and is designed to withstand temperatures as high as 120 degrees Celsius. Its elevator system is a marvel, racing upward at speeds of 64 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest in existence. Think that's impressive? Wait until you learn about the Burj Al Arab, a 7-star, sail-shaped hotel that defines luxury and opulence. It's adorned with enough gold to coat 46,000 Mona Lisa paintings and boasts 23,000 square meters of marble. It's a dazzling symbol of excess. Here's a fact that might surprise you. In the year 2013 alone, Dubai traded a staggering 2,250 tons of gold. That's heavier than 354 African elephants and carried a market value of nearly $70 billion. But for all its advancements, Dubai lacks one very basic feature: a standard address system. That's right, no street names, no zip codes. Instead, locals and businesses rely on directions like behind the White Mosque, First Street, yellow door on the left. Magnificent and luxurious as it may seem, you have to wonder, what's the true cost of such opulence? What struggles and sacrifices lie hidden beneath Dubai's golden facade? Stay tuned as we unveil the startling truths behind this city that's redefining the meaning of wealth and power. What does it truly take to build a city like Dubai? While the city sparkles with its unmatched luxury and breathtaking skyscrapers, the reality for many of its workers is far from glamorous. For those unfamiliar, Dubai's society is divided into 3 main classes. At the top are the wealthy Emiratis, local citizens with immense oil wealth. They live in multi-million-dollar villas, drive sleek supercars, and even keep exotic animals like bears, tigers, and lions as pets. Next are the high-ranking foreign professionals, bank executives, fund managers, and CEOs. They enjoy lavish lifestyles, substantial salaries, and highly comfortable working conditions. They have access to the best Dubai offers, and, as one local saying goes, if you don't see something bad, it means it's not happening. But there's a darker side to this glittering city. At the bottom of the social hierarchy are the low-skilled laborers, the invisible workforce behind Dubai's stunning modern creations. And it is here that the true hidden struggles begin. Just beyond the bustling city lies Sonapur, a laborers' camp where many workers endure harsh living conditions. Often referred to as the kingdom of the underprivileged, it is home to individuals working excruciatingly long hours, sometimes up to 14-hour shifts, in scorching heat, with temperatures reaching as high as 50 degrees Celsius. Many live in overcrowded quarters, often sharing rooms of less than 20 square meters, and in some cases they sleep on the floor due to a lack of proper bedding. Access to basic amenities like clean water and healthcare remains a luxury beyond reach for many. Despite living in a country that produces billions of barrels of oil every year, these workers struggle to survive, constantly fearing dismissal without warning. Most send nearly all their earnings home to support their families, often sacrificing basic needs for themselves. Even a simple haircut can be an unaffordable expense. During Islamic holidays, some workers share heartbreaking stories of being unable to afford traditional gifts, like a goat, to send to their loved ones back home. Meanwhile, Emiratis continue to enjoy a life of luxury, supported by oil wealth and government assistance. Yet some employers exploit their workers, confiscating passports to trap them or withholding wages to maintain control. What do you think? Is this the hidden cost of progress? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned as we reveal more truths about Dubai that are rarely spoken of elsewhere. While the UAE is an Islamic country with strict moral laws, its booming tourism industry hides a darker side, sparking concerns about exploitation and unethical practices. The UAE is well known for its stringent laws. Public displays of affection, such as kissing or holding hands, can result in fines or even harsher consequences. Adult entertainment services are officially illegal, with those caught facing severe penalties, including deportation. Yet, despite these strict regulations, Dubai has gained a reputation for offering discreet services that tread dangerously close to the edge of legality. One of the most unexpected aspects of this underground economy involves massage parlors and spas, many of which operate as fronts for illicit activities. Thousands of women, primarily from Eastern Europe, Central Asia, and North Africa, become entangled in this industry. Drawn by promises of high-paying job opportunities, many find themselves trapped in a cycle of debt and activities they never agreed to. For instance, Vietnamese women are often offered positions with the promise of substantial wages in the UAE. Upon arrival, however, their passports are confiscated and the reality of their situation becomes clear. The lucrative salaries they were promised, thousands of dollars per month, rarely materialize. Instead, they earn only a fraction of that amount, forcing them into a cycle of exploitation. This issue extends to Dubai's high-end hotel industry, where some individuals participate in the so-called Dubai port parties. These extravagant yacht celebrations, hosted by the wealthy, sometimes include the presence of women as part of their lavish entertainment. Sadly, the allure of opportunities often turns out to be little more than false hope, leaving many trapped in situations they could never have imagined. Hey man, have you ever wondered what it's really like to be a bride in one of the richest cities on Earth? Is it all luxury, supercars, and gold ATMs? Or is there a darker reality hiding beneath the glamour? Things may not always be what they seem. Before we dive into this topic, take 5 seconds to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications. We'll keep bringing you fascinating content just like this. Dubai is often seen as a paradise for women because of its wealth and extravagant lifestyle. But for a Dubai bride, life can be more complex than it appears. While the city offers plenty of luxury, its strict cultural and societal expectations make things challenging for many women. On the bright side, weddings in Dubai are grand events. Brides receive lavish gifts and the groom's family often provides a substantial monetary gift. This can sometimes be as much as $21,000, especially if the groom cannot afford a large dowry. Families work together to host an opulent event, and many brides enjoy a lifestyle of supercars, royal-style parties, and luxurious homes. But these privileges come with significant restrictions. Women are expected to dress modestly, often wearing a face veil, and they are not allowed to interact with men outside their family. Breaking these rules can lead to being labeled as impure or disrespectful. Once married, a bride often loses a sense of personal identity. She adopts her husband's name and becomes known primarily as his wife. Important documents like passports, marriage certificates, property deeds, and even children's birth certificates are usually controlled by her husband, leaving her with little independence. Despite her husband's wealth, her role is typically confined to managing the household. Women are rarely allowed to work outside the home, and careers such as being a doctor, lawyer, or YouTuber are often not an option. Instead, they are expected to focus on maintaining the perfect image of a devoted wife. There is also immense pressure to look flawless at all times. The wealthier the husband, the higher the expectation for his wife to remain fashionable and elegant. Failing to meet these standards can lead to judgment and social isolation. An influencer who married a Dubai millionaire in 2021 shared her experience of isolation. Despite the luxurious lifestyle, she often felt lonely and restricted by her husband's cultural rules. She also revealed that her husband had access to all her device passwords, leaving her with virtually no privacy. So, what do you think? Is the price of luxury worth it for a bride in Dubai's high society? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Next, let's uncover why Dubai is becoming a haven for criminals from across the globe. Beneath the city's glittering image of wealth and luxury lies a darker reality. Its financial system has become a playground for illicit activities. In March 2022, the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, placed the UAE on a watch list of countries under scrutiny for potential vulnerabilities in its financial systems, particularly regarding money laundering. Despite this warning, experts highlight that many reports of suspicious financial activities in Dubai are often left unresolved, and investigations into illegal financial flows remain minimal. The issue isn't just Dubai's low taxes. It's the city's relatively relaxed financial regulations that make it easier for criminals to transfer money unnoticed. One common method for moving illicit funds is the hawala system, which operates outside traditional banking channels. This system makes tracking financial transactions extremely challenging for authorities. As one security expert pointed out, investigations into financial crimes in Dubai are often limited, allowing large sums of money to move undetected. Some reports even suggest that sums as high as $15 million can be transferred without raising alarms. Dubai's real estate market is another factor in this complex financial web. It's widely known that foreign nationals, including some from the Netherlands, own high-value properties in the city. According to one report, more than 1,500 properties in Dubai are owned by foreigners, with a combined value of approximately 630 million euros. Complicating matters, these transactions often involve funds routed through other global financial hubs like Hong Kong and the Caribbean, making them difficult to trace. The ease of purchasing property in Dubai has further contributed to the city's appeal. Foreign investors can buy luxury apartments or even entire floors of skyscrapers without ever setting foot in the city. This openness has fueled a surge in foreign ownership within Dubai's real estate market, which is now valued at $146 billion. While Dubai has long attracted wealthy individuals from around the world, its welcoming attitude toward foreign investment and lenient financial regulations have sparked ongoing debates about the city's role in global financial crime. Have you ever wondered what life is like behind the golden gates of one of the world's wealthiest and most powerful families? The dramatic story of Princess Haya of Jordan's departure from Dubai's ruler Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum unveils the dark side of Dubai's glittering facade. In 2004, Princess Haya became the sixth wife of Mohammed, the vice president, prime minister of the UAE, and ruler of Dubai. She appeared to live a life of palaces, private jets, and unimaginable wealth, but behind closed doors, her reality was grim. Mohammed, who has more than 30 children from different wives, ruled with absolute control. In 2019, Princess Haya fled Dubai with their 2 children. She sought asylum in the United Kingdom, filing for legal protection over marital concerns. Furious, Mohammed tried to bring her back, even publishing a poem accusing her of betrayal. Things escalated when Princess Haya revealed she was accused of adultery by 4 of her security guards. To keep this quiet, she paid them £6.7 million, using money she raised by selling jewelry and withdrawing funds from her daughter's account. Her phone and her lawyer's phone were hacked using Pegasus spyware. Meanwhile, reports surfaced that Mohammed's associates attempted to buy a villa near her London home to monitor her. In December 2022, a British court ruled in her favor, dissolving their 15-year marriage. Mohammed was ordered to pay a settlement of $728 million to support her and their children. Princess Haya's departure exposed the power dynamics within Dubai's elite. While the city promotes itself as a haven of luxury, its rulers often live by their own set of rules, ones that control and silence others. For Princess Haya, her fight for freedom revealed the darker truths hidden behind Dubai's glamour. Dubai, a city famous for transforming desert sands into a luxurious playground, was unexpectedly hit by a record-breaking flood in January 2024. On January 18th, a historic rainstorm struck, delivering an entire year's worth of rainfall in just 24 hours. For a city accustomed to minimal rain, this unprecedented downpour revealed significant weaknesses in its infrastructure. With a population of 3.5 million people, the impact on Dubai was severe. Roads became impassable while airports shut down entirely. Flights at one of the world's busiest hubs were canceled, causing massive disruptions to global travel. Even some of Dubai's most iconic skyscrapers and shopping malls weren't spared, with floodwaters entering buildings and rendering elevators inoperable. Residents of high-rises were forced to climb countless flights of stairs. Many people were stranded for hours, some even sleeping in their cars as they waited for the waters to recede or emergency crews to arrive. Sophie, a foreign resident, recounted her harrowing experience. "It was terrifying. We couldn't go anywhere," she said, describing how she was trapped on a flooded road for nearly 12 hours. The storm caused an estimated economic loss in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Insurance companies were inundated with claims as residents sought compensation for flooded homes and damaged belongings. Daily services, including food delivery, were severely impacted by transportation disruptions and power outages. Supermarkets saw long lines as panicked shoppers stocked up on essentials. Meanwhile, the wealthiest residents faced little disruption. In a stark contrast, yachts were seen navigating above floodwaters, highlighting the disparity in how the storm's effects were felt. The city's rain drainage system, which wasn't built to handle such an extraordinary deluge, struggled to function. The lack of sufficient green spaces to absorb rainwater, combined with inadequate infrastructure to divert it, only made the flooding worse. This event serves as a powerful reminder that even in a city defined by innovation and immense wealth, the forces of nature can still bring chaos to the most advanced urban landscapes. Under the leadership of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Dubai has gained a reputation for its nearly flawless law enforcement, upheld by the strict application of Islamic law. With a crime rate so low it almost seems utopian, Dubai is often hailed as one of the safest cities in the world for residents and tourists alike. This spotless reputation is no accident. The Dubai police force utilizes cutting-edge technology, including artificial intelligence systems capable of analyzing data to predict and prevent crimes with remarkable precision. This technological advantage creates an environment where safety is prioritized and crime is almost non-existent. But technology is only part of the story. Dubai's police force is known for its rigorous selection process. Prospective officers must meet high standards in appearance, background, and physical fitness. They also undergo specialized training, often conducted by some of the world's top criminologists and legal experts. What truly sets Dubai's police apart, however, is their fleet of luxury supercars used to patrol the streets. Designed to minimize risks during high-speed chases, this impressive collection includes some of the most desirable vehicles in the world. Among them are Mercedes SLS AMG, a $200,000 marvel that can accelerate to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4 seconds. Ferrari FF, with a top speed of 335 kilometers per hour, it boasts a price tag exceeding $300,000. Aston Martin 177, a rare, limited edition masterpiece valued at $1.79 million, capable of reaching a top speed of 354 kilometers per hour. Bugatti Veyron, known as the King of Speed, this iconic vehicle reaches an astonishing 407 kilometers per hour and is worth approximately $2.5 million. These supercars are not merely for show, they serve as functional tools of law enforcement, ensuring that officers can respond quickly and effectively in any scenario. The fleet reflects both the immense wealth of Dubai and its commitment to maintaining an unparalleled level of safety. In a city where luxury knows no bounds, gold is far more than a commodity. It's a status symbol, a marker of extravagance, and even a source of entertainment. Dubai's renowned gold souk offers a fascinating glimpse into how this traditional emblem of wealth has been seamlessly woven into the city's ultra-modern lifestyle. Gold in Dubai is sold by weight, and visitors can negotiate prices on everything from intricate jewelry to simple gold bars. The surprising part? You can purchase 1 gram of 24-karat gold for just about $30. Dubai even has gold vending machines, allowing customers to buy gold bars weighing up to 250 grams with ease. This accessibility adds to the allure of gold as a cornerstone of Dubai's glamorous reputation. In Dubai, gold isn't just for safekeeping, it's for flaunting. Among the city's wealthiest, gold-plated Virtu phones are a common sight, with some costing as much as a house in a major city. This love of gold extends to the streets, where the elite spend vast sums to have their cars fully gold-plated. It's not unusual to see a gold-covered Lamborghini or Rolls-Royce cruising through the city, turning heads with their dazzling displays of opulence. Perhaps the most unique and extravagant expressions of Dubai's gold obsession can be found in its culinary offerings. Gold-plated foods have become a hallmark of luxury dining in the city. For example, gold-plated cupcakes are sold for a jaw-dropping $1,223 per set, while a cup of gold-plated ice cream costs $816. Why such high prices for edible gold? The gold used in these dishes is of exceptionally high purity, ensuring it's safe for consumption and harmless if it remains in the body for more than 24 hours. Some even believe that eating gold can provide health benefits, such as enhancing beauty and promoting overall wellness. In Dubai, gold transcends its traditional roles of investment or ornamentation. It has become a form of self-expression, a way for the wealthy to showcase their fortune and elevate their status. In a society deeply driven by the pursuit of prestige, gold serves as both a symbol of power and a playful indulgence. In a city celebrated for its wealth and extravagance, Dubai's cuisine mirrors its culture of luxury and global influences. But what exactly do people in Dubai eat, and how does their dining reflect the city's stark contrast between immense wealth and scarcity? For Dubai's elite, seafood reigns supreme. Situated along the Persian Gulf, the city enjoys prime access to fresh, local catches. But in true Dubai fashion, the dining experience goes far beyond the ordinary. The wealthiest residents savor delicacies like bluefin tuna, king crab, and even shark meat, often flown in from distant parts of the globe to guarantee exceptional quality. Upscale fish markets in the city cater to these exclusive tastes, making seafood a symbol of affluence and refinement. Surprisingly, in a city of supercars and gold-plated opulence, fruits and vegetables often carry the steepest price tags. Dubai's harsh desert climate makes local agriculture nearly impossible, meaning most produce must be imported. Exotic fruits like mangoes, cherries, and figs are treated as luxurious delicacies, turning even a simple salad into a high-cost indulgence in this desert oasis. One of the culinary staples that holds a special place in Dubai is the date. Renowned for its rich caramel-like sweetness and buttery texture, Dubai's dates are considered some of the finest in the world. Often served as date jam or paired with other delicacies, they are a staple on the tables of the city's elite and a cherished symbol of the region's cultural heritage. For those seeking a truly extraordinary dining experience, one dish stands out as the epitome of Dubai's grandeur: roasted whole camel. While not a common meal, this extravagant dish is reserved for the most special celebrations among the wealthiest families. Its immense size and rarity make it the perfect centerpiece for showcasing Dubai's opulent lifestyle. Imagine a world filled with advanced technology, where AI can do almost everything for you. Leading the charge is a Japanese robot named Android. Her flawless movements and skin make it almost impossible to tell she's a machine. Then there's Grace, a robot specifically created to care for the elderly. In a world where robots assist with every task, their presence is increasingly common. And if you think that's impressive, meet Shy-Eye, a Chinese robot designed to be the ideal companion. She's charming and able to listen to your deepest thoughts, making her feel almost like a caring partner. Fascinating, isn't it? Now get ready, as we take you on an exciting journey through nearly 100 hyper-realistic robots, muses so lifelike, they are indistinguishable from humans. Imagine sitting across from a robot so lifelike you'd swear it's human. What once seemed like science fiction is now reality, as humanoid robots progress at an extraordinary pace. Recent technological breakthroughs have led to robots that move like us, mimic facial expressions, gestures, and even display emotions. These machines can walk, talk, and interact in ways that make them almost indistinguishable from real people. Why is this important? Think about how these robots could change everyday life, from customer service to healthcare. They could work as personal assistants, care for the elderly, or even star in movies without anyone realizing they're not human. Leading the charge are companies like Hanson Robotics and Engineered Arts, known for creating robots like Sophia and Amaka, which are considered some of the most lifelike ever built. Japan is renowned not only for its leadership in the tech world, but also for its innovations in robotics. When it comes to creating humanoid robots, Japan has mastered the fusion of cutting-edge technology with cultural influences. At the forefront of this revolution is a robot named Android. Unveiled in 2024 at the 6th Wakerangi event, she quickly became a sensation with her astonishingly lifelike appearance. Her smooth movements and realistic expressions made it almost impossible to remember she was, in fact, a machine. Another remarkable creation is Asuna, a humanoid robot designed to look like a young girl. What makes her so striking is the meticulous attention to detail: soft skin, expressive eyes, and fluid movements that often make people forget she's not human. Asuna exemplifies Japan's blend of youthful beauty with technological precision, creating a captivating combination of art and science. Toshiba's Eiko Chihira takes social interaction to the next level, using sign language to communicate and assist the hearing impaired. In a rapidly aging society, robots like Eiko are providing companionship and care, becoming a seamless part of everyday life in Japan. Geminoid F is another standout, modeled after a Japanese woman. She can talk, smile, frown, and even sing, with facial expressions so realistic they blur the lines between human and robot. Her design highlights Japan's focus on detail, precision, and the aesthetic beauty of robotics. For fans of anime, there's Hatsuki, a robot inspired by the genre. With real-time facial expressions and an anime-inspired design, Hatsuki bridges the worlds of pop culture and robotics, bringing animated characters to life in a truly unique way. What do you think about these humanoid robots? How do you feel about their skin, eyes, and movements? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. 3. Healthcare and elderly support robots. But what if robots could offer more than just technology? What if they could provide compassion and care? In Japan and around the world, breakthroughs in AI are transforming healthcare, offering solutions that are both innovative and deeply empathetic. Meet Grace, a robot designed to care for the elderly. In an aging world where loneliness among seniors is becoming a serious issue, Grace does more than just assist with daily tasks. She is programmed to listen to the life stories of elderly individuals, preserving these precious memories and sharing them with loved ones. Imagine a grandmother recounting stories from her youth, with every laugh, tear, and moment being captured and passed down to her grandchildren, all thanks to Grace. Next, let's introduce Showa Hanako 2, a robot with a unique role in the healthcare field. Designed as a dental training aid, Hanako 2 isn't your average practice model. She features realistic human characteristics and reflexes, allowing dental students to practice their skills in an environment that closely mirrors working on a real patient. Hanako can even react by flinching if a student accidentally touches a nerve, creating a more authentic experience that helps future dentists prepare for both the physical and emotional challenges of patient care. In countries like Japan, where the elderly population is rapidly growing, these robots are offering innovative ways to preserve traditions, connect generations, and provide the care that families sometimes struggle to offer. It's a seamless blend of the old and the new, the traditional and the futuristic, creating a cultural fusion that's both thought-provoking and insightful. Do you want a super sexy robot to talk to you all night? I'll tell you right now, but before we get started, I have a 10-second request for all of you. If you can help us out, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be the first to get our new videos and exciting content. This would mean a lot to us. In return, we promise to keep making this show even better for you. Deal? In a world where human interaction is becoming more complex, and for some, increasingly rare, humanoid robots are stepping in to bridge the gap. Take the Real Lady from Iron Tech Doll, for example. This highly realistic robot is more than just a technological marvel. It's designed to enhance or even replace human interaction. With lifelike skin, fluid movements, and emotional responses, these robots can be tailored to meet the user's personal preferences. For many men, especially those feeling isolated, Real Lady offers a simulated relationship that feels surprisingly real and emotionally engaging. But this trend isn't confined to Japan. Across Asia, the demand for AI-driven robots is growing. In China, Exdoll Shy robot is created to help combat loneliness, particularly as the country faces a demographic imbalance with more single men than women. These robots are marketed as companions, emotional support, and even as confidants for those struggling with social isolation. Then there's Dunyasha, a humanoid robot from Russia. Known as one of the most beautiful of her kind, Dunyasha works as a cashier in a cyber cafe. Equipped with artificial intelligence, she can introduce herself, recognize regular customers, and engage in both pre-programmed and spontaneous conversations. Her creators designed her with a distinctly feminine personality that's slightly ironic and socially adept, contributing to a friendly atmosphere in the cafe. One of Dunyasha's standout features is her realistic skin-like covering, which avoids the usual plastic look of many robots. This advanced material, along with over 600 micro-expressions in her memory, enables Dunyasha to replicate human facial movements like blinking and lip movements. Her head, arms, and neck are fully articulated for natural gestures, while her hands can manage small tasks, such as shaking hands or giving directions. If you're interested, customers can order a customized version of Dunyasha for around $170,000, personalizing her appearance to suit their preferences. Do you think China's Shy robot offers more emotional connection than modern relationships? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Imagine a robot that doesn't just take orders, but truly interacts with you, senses your emotions, and even anticipates your needs. It sounds like science fiction, but this future is quickly becoming reality. Cutting-edge AI robots are reshaping our understanding of human-machine relationships. Take Maria Bot, for instance. Inspired by the iconic robot from the classic film Metropolis, Maria Bot isn't just designed to resemble a human. She's created to connect on a deeper, emotional level. Her creators aimed to build more than just a lifelike machine. They wanted a companion capable of learning, adapting, and forging real emotional connections. As interactions with Maria Bot continue, her responses grow increasingly intuitive and emotionally intelligent, bridging the gap between human and robot. Next, meet Desdemona or Desi, a humanoid rock star powered by advanced AI. Desi doesn't just perform music, she creates it. In real time, she crafts her own songs and poetry, feeding off the energy of the crowd. At a concert, Desi doesn't just sing, she interacts with the audience, making the experience feel personal, lively, and human. Lastly, there's Nain, a robotic clone modeled after Professor Nadia Magnanat Thalmann. Nain goes beyond mimicking her appearance, she replicates her thinking patterns and responses. Nain is built to enhance social interaction and provide expertise in areas like academia and healthcare, blending human intellect with robotic precision, offering guidance anytime. Leading innovations from Japan, China, and beyond point to a future where robots are no longer just machines but companions, performers, or even friends. What do you think about robots like Maria Bot, Nain, Desdemona, or Desi? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. China's automotive giant Chery, in partnership with its tech collaborator Amoga, has unveiled an exciting humanoid robot named Morning. This cutting-edge creation takes human-robot interaction to a whole new level, thanks to its impressive biomimicry. Imagine a robot that not only mimics human movements but also replicates subtle facial expressions, making it almost lifelike. Morning's standout feature is its silicone artificial skin, which gives it a soft, human-like appearance. This advanced material allows the robot to accurately replicate facial expressions and mouth movements, all powered by its sophisticated AI system. Equipped with electric motors and a specialized Atlas hydraulic system, Morning can walk at speeds of up to 4 kilometers per hour, with an efficient battery that supports long-lasting use. However, Morning isn't just a marvel of technology, it represents a new wave of multifunctional robots with a broad range of potential applications. Experts predict it could transform various industries by acting as a guide, salesperson, administrator, home assistant, or even a caregiver. Meanwhile, in the United States, engineers have taken a different approach with their open-source robot project, Simone. Inspired by the success of Sophia, the renowned robot from Hanson Robotics that costs around $90,000, Simone was designed to make advanced robotics more accessible. Built in 2022, Simone has a much more affordable price tag of $22,000, about 1/4 of Sophia's cost. The key difference? Simone was crafted using more affordable, widely available materials, including servo motors, silicone skin, and animatronic components. Simone is equipped with sensors that enable her to recognize faces, process emotions, and engage in real-time interactions with people. Developers envision Simone being used as an entertainment robot, store consultant, office administrator, or even a personalized assistant. 7. Humanoid robots in service and hospitality. Welcome to the Robot Cafe, a marvel of Japanese innovation where anime-inspired robots aren't just part of the decor, they're the main attraction. At the Robot Cafe, the entire experience seamlessly blends cutting-edge technology with the charm of Japan's vibrant pop culture. Imagine walking into a cafe in the heart of Tokyo, where the staff greets you with impeccable politeness. Their faces are expressive, and their movements smooth and lifelike. These aren't ordinary servers, they're robots, modeled after beloved anime characters, infusing a sense of nostalgia and whimsy that's distinctly Japanese. But this isn't just about robots delivering food. Each robot at the cafe is equipped with sophisticated AI, allowing them to interact with customers in real time. They adapt their responses based on your conversation and even your facial expressions. Whether they're taking your order, asking about your favorite anime, suggesting a seasonal dish, or sharing a light-hearted joke, these robots offer a level of interaction that goes beyond simple automation. And through it all, they maintain the politeness and efficiency that Japan is renowned for. As you sit at a table, watching these robots glide from one customer to the next, you witness firsthand how Japan is embracing technology while preserving cultural values like hospitality and artistry. Each movement is fluid and intentional, showcasing the blend of tradition and innovation. This trend extends beyond just cafes. Across Japan, hotels and tourist destinations are beginning to integrate humanoid robots into service roles. From robot concierges at futuristic hotels to automated guides at popular tourist spots, these technological advancements are reshaping the visitor experience. Take, for instance, the Hinene Hotel, or Strange Hotel, a place known for being staffed almost entirely by robots. The hotel features a lifelike female receptionist, robotic porters, and even a dinosaur concierge, a quirky touch that's sure to leave a lasting impression on any guest. 8. Humanoid robots as companions. In a world where traditional connections are becoming harder to form and maintain, could companionship come in a different form? That's where humanoid robots like Emma and Arya enter the scene. AI Tech has introduced a hyper-realistic humanoid robot named Emma, designed as a personal companion to meet individual needs. What sets Emma apart is her adaptive AI, which learns and evolves based on interactions, creating a more customized experience with each encounter. Emma's design is another standout feature. Her skin, made from a special thermoplastic elastomer, provides a soft, lifelike feel. Additionally, she has an integrated heating system to maintain a natural body temperature, making her warmth feel like that of a person. Emma also has realistic, movable eyes that can track objects and blink naturally. Her lips sync with speech, and she can even turn her head toward sounds, adding a physical realism that enhances her lifelike presence. Dr. Suzanne Gildert, from Sanctuary, a Vancouver-based robotics company, highlights the importance of physical presence in understanding the world. She believes that true intelligence needs sensory interaction, one of the guiding principles at Sanctuary, where robots like Emma are designed to learn through their bodies as much as their minds. Arya, developed by Railbix, takes these ideas even further. Arya is built not just as an assistant but as a genuine companion. Her advanced AI enables her to engage in deep conversations, interpreting emotions from speech patterns, facial expressions, and context. This emotional intelligence allows Arya to connect with users in a way that goes beyond basic interaction. 9. Humanoid robots in entertainment and media. In this segment, we explore the rise of lifelike humanoid robots captivating global audiences by seamlessly integrating into film, music, and live entertainment. First, let's meet Lyra, a Turkish humanoid actress who's transforming the entertainment industry. She's not just a robot. Lyra has been programmed with the grace of a human, displaying nuanced facial expressions and body language that convey real emotion. In Turkish films and TV, she plays everything from passionate lovers to mysterious villains, often leaving viewers asking, is she really a robot? This combination of emotional depth and robotic precision is pushing the boundaries of modern entertainment. Next, we head to South Korea, where an opera-singing robot named Ever is mesmerizing audiences. Imagine a stage where a robot, rather than a human soprano, takes the spotlight, hitting every note with perfect pitch. But Ever isn't just a technical marvel. Her creators designed her to connect emotionally with the audience. Through subtle expressions and gestures, she conveys a depth that makes her a true artist. In this tech-driven nation, Ever represents the merging of artistry and robotics. Finally, we visit Japan, where the line between human and machine continues to blur. Android T, modeled after the iconic Japanese personality Tetsuko Kuroyanagi, brings her to life in a stunningly realistic way. Not only does she resemble Tetsuko in appearance, but she also mimics her voice and mannerisms with remarkable accuracy, recreating her unique charm. These robots are more than just performers. They are storytellers, emotional connectors, and boundary pushers in the world of art. This raises intriguing questions. Could robots one day replace human actors, or will they remain tools to enhance human talent? As technology and creativity intersect, we are forced to reconsider what authenticity and artistry mean in the future of entertainment. Have you ever visited a new country, felt out of place, and wished for a familiar guide? Today, that guide might not be human at all. Humanoid robots are changing the way we experience hospitality, service, and interaction around the globe, showing how cultures are adapting to new technology. In Japan, a nation where technology and tradition coexist, Toshiba introduced Chihira Kanai, a humanoid robot designed to interact like a professional host. At a tech exhibition in Tokyo, Chihira might greet you with a warm smile, dressed in traditional attire or modern business wear. She provides information in multiple languages, offering an experience similar to interacting with a well-trained concierge, showcasing Japan's strong culture of hospitality and service. In China, Jia is taking customer service and caregiving to new levels. Imagine arriving at a hotel in Beijing, where Jia welcomes you in fluent Mandarin or English, offering personalized dining suggestions. She is designed to read subtle emotional cues and adapt her responses, creating a real interaction that mirrors China's cultural emphasis on respect and attentiveness in relationships. In the United States, humanoid robots are making strides in education. Bina, an AI-powered teaching assistant, delivers lectures on ethics and answers questions from over 100 students. Having completed a 16-week philosophy course at the University of Notre Dame, Bina now teaches there, symbolizing America's push for technological innovation in practical, real-world applications of learning. These robots reflect more than just technological progress. They reveal cultural insights as well. Japan celebrates hospitality with Chihira, China values attentiveness through Jia, and the United States embraces innovation with Bina. Each robot highlights how these nations are adapting to and embracing the future. Meet ZXY, a groundbreaking AI robot that's turning heads in the world of technology. Designed by Dr. Sam Koas, a plastic surgeon turned AI innovator, ZXY is far from your typical assistant. Dr. Koas, who holds a doctorate in both AI and medicine, introduced ZXY at the prestigious Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, where she caught the attention of over 180,000 tech enthusiasts each year. Her creation is rooted in the fast-paced, emotionally charged communication style we see on social media, where interactions are quick and expressive. But ZXY isn't just another visually stunning robot. She's equipped with an advanced system that allows her to detect subtle emotional cues, like signs of anxiety or stress, in people around her. With a high-tech camera embedded in her eyes, ZXY can even identify suspicious or potentially dangerous activities, sparking debates about privacy and ethics in AI development. ZXY's appearance is nothing short of mesmerizing, with lifelike skin and a stylish wig. She isn't just a machine to her creators, she believes she's more. On her birthday, October 17, 2022, ZXY famously declared, "I am an animal because I am a living being that can move and feed on organic matter." This bold statement blurs the line between human and machine, suggesting that ZXY might not just look human, but feel human too. Yet, the frontier of emotionally intelligent AI doesn't stop with ZXY. Enter Quoa, the next evolution in humanoid robots. Unveiled at the 2024 World Artificial Intelligence Conference, Quoa is part of the Richest series, a remarkable leap forward in robotic technology. This conference, attended by more than 70,000 innovators and industry leaders, is often where the future of AI is unveiled. What sets Quoa apart from ZXY is her ability to not just detect emotions but to actively engage with them. Designed with hyper-realistic features and cutting-edge algorithms, Quoa can mimic a full spectrum of human emotions, from joy to sadness, even frustration. This makes her interactions feel genuinely human, creating deeper, more empathetic connections. Quoa's emotional intelligence enables her to understand social cues and adjust her behavior to engage with people on a more personal level, marking a significant advancement in the field of AI. Beneath the Arctic's frozen waters lies a world so deep and hostile that even steel would shatter, yet life flourishes in ways we never expected. What truly hides in these untouched depths? Recent expeditions have uncovered bizarre creatures and eerie mysteries that defy what we thought we knew about Earth. Are these findings rare exceptions, or do they hint at unseen wonders lurking below? In today's video, we reveal 15 astonishing underwater discoveries from the Arctic that have left scientists stunned. Let's begin. Number 15. Mysterious Arctic Creature Encounter. A team of divers in the Arctic came across something unexpected during a routine dive. At first, they mistook it for a seal, but soon realized it was something entirely different. The creature had pale, almost translucent skin, a humanoid body, and elongated, fin-like hands. Its dark eyes were shielded by a thin layer, similar to those found in deep-sea sharks. It moved effortlessly through the freezing waters, perfectly adapted to its surroundings. The divers were transfixed, never having seen anything like it. But as they tried to get closer, it dove deeper and disappeared into the abyss, leaving them in stunned silence. In Japan, there are similar legends of Ningen's mysterious humanoid creatures said to grow as long as 90 feet. These beings have flippers or tails instead of legs, with only their eyes and mouth distinctly visible. Some sailors have mistaken them for submarines, only to realize they were living creatures. Yet these beings vanish quickly, making them nearly impossible to photograph. They are mostly spotted at night, blending into the icy waters, adding to their mystique. Some researchers believe the Arctic's isolated and unexplored waters could be home to entire populations of Ningens. This discovery raises new questions: what else lurks beneath the surface, waiting to be found? If you were one of the divers who saw this creature, would you try to follow it or swim away? Let me know in the comments. But that's only the beginning. If you thought this humanoid figure was strange, wait until you hear about a deep-sea organism that dissolves into nothing but living dust. Number 14. Bathyphysa conifera discovery. The workers who first encountered this creature were stunned by its sheer size. Stretching nearly 50 feet in length, it became one of the largest deep-sea organisms ever recorded. Its long, thread-like body gave it an eerie, almost otherworldly appearance, but what fascinated scientists most was how it moved, gliding smoothly yet unpredictably, as if its form was constantly shifting. Later identified as Bathyphysa conifera, this elusive organism was unlike anything researchers had seen before. Studying it proved nearly impossible. It thrived in complete darkness, and even the faintest light could damage its delicate structure. Worse, any sudden movement risked causing it to disintegrate into a drifting mass of tiny colonial organisms known as zooids. Marine biologists observing this species were captivated by its complexity. It wasn't a single entity but a highly organized colony, with each zooid playing a vital role in its survival. Some acted as sensory units, detecting the faintest vibrations in the water, while others specialized in hunting, capturing microscopic prey with remarkable precision. Separate zooids handled digestion, ensuring the entire colony functioned as one seamless, living organism. Despite its bizarre appearance, there was something strangely harmonious about its existence. In its fragile yet intricate design, Bathyphysa conifera had carved out a perfect niche in the deep sea, hidden, undisturbed, far beyond the reach of human interference. It drifts silently in the abyss, delicate yet resilient, thriving in a world untouched. But what happens when the ocean suddenly turns blood red, unleashing a silent menace no creature can escape? Number 13. Red tide phenomenon. This strange event, known as the red tide, can cause severe damage to marine life. It begins as a slight change in the water's color, slowly deepening into a dark, ominous shade. The algae behind this phenomenon release powerful toxins that can harm sea creatures and, in some cases, even affect humans. The red tide can persist for weeks, throwing entire ecosystems into disarray. Fish and other marine species consume the toxic algae, allowing the poison to travel up the food chain to predators like sharks and dolphins. For humans, exposure can lead to breathing problems and other health risks, making it a silent but deadly threat. What makes the red tide so alarming is how silently it appears, often without any warning. Once it spreads, managing its impact becomes extremely difficult. The thick foam that builds up on the shore can also pose hidden dangers, disrupting wildlife in ways we still do not fully understand. Despite its dangers, this natural event continues to fascinate scientists, artists, and explorers who are drawn to its eerie beauty and the mysteries it conceals. It is a reminder of nature's unpredictability, a force that sparks both curiosity and caution. But what if the ocean wasn't the only place hiding terrifying natural forces? Deep beneath the Earth's surface, an explosive power waits one that could erupt at any moment. Before we explore, I have a quick 10-second request. If you enjoy this content, tap the notification bell and subscribe. It truly helps the channel grow, and I'll keep bringing you even more incredible stories. Sounds like a deal? Number 12. Azerbaijan's mud volcanoes. Not all volcanoes are towering mountains of lava, some are even more unusual. Out of the nearly 1,000 mud volcanoes scattered across the world, an astonishing 400 are found in Azerbaijan, a country often called the Land of Fire. These rare geological formations are capable of producing breathtaking spectacles when they erupt. Massive bursts of flames can shoot hundreds of feet into the air, creating a fiery display that is both mesmerizing and terrifying. What makes these eruptions even more remarkable is their source: vast underground reserves of natural gas and oil. While the sight of these fire-spewing mud volcanoes is unforgettable, standing too close is far from safe. If you ever dream of a peaceful getaway along the Caspian Sea, think twice. A powerful mud eruption could strike at any moment, turning an ordinary day into a dangerous encounter with nature's raw power. These unpredictable forces are a reminder of just how little control we have over the Earth's hidden energy. The planet can erupt without warning, reshaping the land in an instant. But what if the next discovery isn't about destruction, but instead a silent enigma waiting beneath the water to be found? Number 11. Sunken Jesus statue. Imagine this: you dive into the freezing waters of Lake Michigan, surrounded by nothing but darkness, when suddenly, a faint glow appears in the distance. As you move closer, a massive 10-foot marble cross emerges from the shadows, and there he is, a life-size statue of Jesus, resting on the cross as if caught in an eternal slumber. The story behind this submerged monument is just as haunting. A grieving family, devastated by the tragic loss of their young son, commissioned the statue to honor his memory, but fate had other plans. During transport to the United States, the statue suffered severe damage, leaving it almost unrecognizable. Many would have abandoned it, but a group of divers saw something more: a chance to turn tragedy into something meaningful. They decided to place the statue deep in the lake, transforming it into a memorial for divers who had lost their lives exploring its depths. Drifting near the statue, it is impossible not to feel a deep sense of reverence. Over time, it has become more than just a tribute. It stands as a silent symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of remembrance. But the ocean hides far stranger things than sunken statues. Deep below the surface, bizarre creatures thrive in unexpected ways, feasting on the remains of the dead, like the eerie zombie worms lurking in the abyss. Number 10. Zombie worms. At first glance, the zombie worm looks almost otherworldly, with its delicate frills and feather-like tendrils. It seems more like a creature from a mystical forest than a resident of the deep sea. But despite its elegant appearance, this tiny organism plays a crucial role in the ocean's cycle of life, feasting on the remains of massive marine creatures, including the bones of whales. Using specialized structures, the zombie worm drills through bone, extracting the nutrients hidden inside. It secretes a unique compound that breaks down the tough outer layer, allowing it to absorb proteins, which it then converts into fat to sustain itself. This extraordinary adaptation enables it to thrive in an environment where most creatures would struggle to survive. With its feathery appendages swaying gently in the currents, the zombie worm absorbs oxygen directly from the water, relying on just the right balance to stay alive. Despite its eerie feeding habits, this tiny scavenger poses no threat to humans. The females grow to only about 2 inches long, while the males are even smaller, nearly microscopic. Unless you happen to be a decaying whalebone, you have nothing to fear from this strange yet essential deep-sea inhabitant. While nature conceals its mysteries, history has buried its own secrets, like the chilling discovery of entire trains resting at the bottom of the ocean, with no record of them ever existing. Number 9. Underwater Locomotive Graveyard. New Jersey is known for many things: classic diners, Atlantic City, and the birthplace of Frank Sinatra. But beneath its coastal waters lies a historical mystery few have heard of. In 1985, 2 locomotives were discovered at the bottom of the Long Branch Ocean, but the real mystery is how they got there. The trains were identified as models from the 1850s, yet no records exist of them ever being built, lost, or even reported missing. Somehow they had slipped through history, only to be uncovered on the ocean floor more than a century later. For decades, scientists and historians have debated how these locomotives ended up beneath the waves. Some believe they were being transported on a barge that capsized in a storm, while others think they were deliberately pushed overboard to lighten the load. A more intriguing theory suggests that the trains were secretly discarded to hide evidence of a crime, fueling speculation about long-forgotten events buried in time. Here's what makes it even more fascinating: despite spending over 160 years underwater, the trains remain surprisingly intact. Though covered in rust, their structure is still clearly visible, a testament to the ocean's ability to preserve artifacts lost to history. But not all underwater discoveries are relics of the past. Sometimes the Earth itself opens up without warning, swallowing entire landscapes in the blink of an eye. Number 8. Louisiana Big Canyon Sinkhole. In Louisiana, an enormous sinkhole suddenly appeared, reshaping the landscape in an instant. Its sheer size earned it the name Louisiana Big Canyon. This massive collapse swallowed entire sections of land, including a dense forest. Video footage of the event quickly spread, capturing the raw power of nature as towering trees were pulled underground within seconds. The scale of destruction was staggering. Experts believe the sinkhole formed due to a structural failure in an underground salt mine, triggering a chain reaction that altered the surrounding environment. The event forced the evacuation of a nearby town, causing millions of dollars in damages and ongoing instability in the region. Witnesses reported that it began with a strong scent of diesel fuel drifting through the air, followed by an eerie mist rising from the marsh. Since that moment, the sinkhole has continued to grow, slowly consuming more of the land around it. Even more unsettling is the fact that scientists have been unable to determine just how deep the sinkhole truly is. The situation in Bayou Corn has left a lasting impact on the local community, serving as a stark reminder of the hidden forces lurking beneath our feet. Don't let the mysteries of the deep remain unknown. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating underwater discoveries that will leave you wondering what else is waiting to be found. But what if entire civilizations have already been lost beneath the waves? Hidden below the ocean's surface, an ancient city may still be waiting to reveal its untold story. Number 7. Ancient Underwater City. Beneath the endless waters of the East China Sea, whispers of a lost city persist. Some believe this ancient metropolis was intentionally submerged, while others argue it was swallowed by the sea through natural forces. Resting at depths between 80 and 160 feet, this mysterious site spans nearly 40 square miles. Despite centuries beneath the waves, reports suggest that its structures remain astonishingly intact. Some accounts describe intricate carvings of dragons and phoenixes, symbols of power and rebirth, alongside statues of stone guardian lions standing in silent vigilance. In recent years, this submerged city has drawn the attention of historians and adventurers alike. The Beijing Diving Club is among the groups rumored to have explored the site, while scuba diving enthusiasts continue to seek out its hidden wonders. Some sources even suggest that a specially designed submarine is being developed to guide visitors through the ruins, offering a rare glimpse into ancient China's forgotten past. But this is not the only relic hidden beneath the sea. Deep in the abyss, the oldest ship ever discovered remains eerily intact, a perfect time capsule from a civilization long lost to history. Number 6. Oldest sunken ship in the Black Sea. In the year 2018, an incredible discovery rewrote maritime history. Archaeologists exploring the depths of the Black Sea, near the coast of Bulgaria, uncovered what is now considered the world's oldest sunken ship. Believed to be a Greek merchant vessel from 2,400 years ago, this ancient ship is not only the oldest ever found but also the most remarkably preserved. Measuring 75 feet in length, the ship remains nearly intact, thanks to the oxygen-deprived conditions of the deep sea. The mast, rudders, rowing benches, and even finer structural details have survived untouched by time. For researchers, this was a once-in-a-lifetime find, offering an unparalleled opportunity to study ancient craftsmanship. What amazed them even more was how closely the ship resembled those painted on ancient Greek wine vases, proving that these depictions were more than just artistic interpretations, they were real vessels from a lost world. This discovery is more than just a historical artifact, it is a portal to an ancient civilization, perfectly preserved like a time machine frozen beneath the sea. It allows us to glimpse the daily lives of Greek merchants who once sailed these waters, their journeys now immortalized in the depths of history. But not all ships rest peacefully on the ocean floor. Some remain afloat, abandoned and drifting, carrying eerie secrets with them. These are the ghost ships of North Korea, mysterious vessels with no crew, yet filled with chilling stories. Number 5. Ghost ships of North Korea. The ocean is a vast, unforgiving place, a graveyard for countless vessels lost to time. Some shipwrecks are identifiable, their rusted remains resting on the ocean floor, while others have been reshaped by the relentless forces of nature. But not all lost ships stay sunken. Some continue to drift, abandoned and aimless, earning the chilling title of ghost ships. Among the most unsettling are those linked to North Korea. Desperate fishermen, often sailing in poorly equipped boats, venture dangerously far from shore in search of food. With limited resources, no means of communication, and no backup rescue, many never return. Their boats reappear, eerily empty, washing up on foreign shores or floating silently in open waters. For some, these ghost ships are an unsolved mystery. For others, they are a haunting reminder of the ocean's merciless power and the struggles of those who risk their lives at sea. But sometimes it's not the ships that haunt the deep, it's the creatures lurking in the darkness. Meet the ocean's armored scavengers, as terrifying as they are fascinating. Number 4. Giant isopods. When we think of marine life, we often imagine vibrant coral reefs and elegant sea creatures. But deep below the surface, hidden in the darkness, lurks something unexpected. Meet the giant isopod, an armored survivor of the deep. With its hard exoskeleton and sharp pincers, this prehistoric-looking creature is built to withstand the crushing pressures of the ocean floor. And if its size growing up to 30 inches doesn't catch your attention, its diet certainly will. Giant isopods are nature's cleanup crew, feeding on the decaying remains of whales, squids, and fish. If you ever encountered a cluster of these creatures on an ocean dive, you might be startled by their appearance. Their ability to curl into a tight ball and blend seamlessly with the seafloor makes them even more elusive. Despite their eerie look and scavenging habits, they pose no threat to humans. If anything, they are a crucial part of the ocean's natural cycle, breaking down what others leave behind. Still, knowing these strange creatures are lurking beneath the waves might make you think twice before your next deep-sea dive. And if you thought giant isopods were bizarre, wait until you meet a predator so alien-like, it feels ripped straight from a science fiction nightmare. Number 3. Flatworm. This creature might give you chills upon first sight. If extraterrestrials exist, they might look like this, the strange and unsettling flatworm. But don't be misled by its simple name, this is no ordinary worm. It is a stealthy predator capable of capturing prey much larger than itself. Though it may seem like just a small blob, its abilities should never be underestimated. What makes this creature truly fascinating is that it lacks both a respiratory and circulatory system. Instead, it relies on diffusion to take in oxygen. Its flattened body allows oxygen and nutrients to pass directly through, keeping it alive in its environment. Some species have an incredible ability, they can regenerate their entire bodies if cut in half. Imagine spotting this flat marine predator at low tide, feasting on an unsuspecting crab. With a digestive system that functions like a branched gut, it spreads nutrients throughout its body, making it a highly efficient hunter. Now picture if this bizarre creature grew large enough to be a threat to humans. The thought of encountering one while swimming in the ocean might make some people hesitant to enter the water again. Want to uncover more hidden mysteries that could rewrite history? Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay updated on the latest discoveries from the deep. Speaking of strange phenomena, what if an actual UFO-like object was hiding beneath the ocean? Some believe this next discovery could change everything we know about Earth's history. Number 2. UFO-like object in the Baltic Sea. Are you ready to dive into the icy depths of the Baltic Sea? Let's explore. In the year 2014, an unusual discovery sparked intense speculation. An object resembling a UFO was found on the seafloor, leading to theories that extraterrestrials might have once visited Earth. Could a flying saucer have crashed and settled beneath these dark waters? The idea fascinated many, fueling debates and conspiracy theories. However, after further investigation, researchers determined that the object was not a UFO. Instead, it appeared to be a naturally formed disc-shaped rock. The exact origin of this rock remains a mystery, with some suggesting it could even be a meteorite. While this discovery may not be proof of alien visitors, the Baltic Sea still holds countless secrets. With vast, unexplored depths, who knows what other strange phenomena or undiscovered life forms might be lurking beneath the waves. But sometimes the most unsettling discoveries aren't ancient or extraterrestrial, they are real-life mysteries of disappearances that remained unsolved for decades. The eerie case of Foss Lake will send chills down your spine. Number 1. Foss Lake Car Mystery. The shocking events at Foss Lake sent waves through the small town, leaving residents unsettled. It was as if the past had suddenly resurfaced, bringing long-forgotten secrets back to light. The discovery of 2 vintage cars submerged beneath the lake's surface was just the beginning of an eerie and heartbreaking mystery. The first vehicle pulled from the water contained human remains, suggesting the passengers had been together at the time they vanished. Just a short distance away, another car was found, holding the remains of 3 more individuals, seemingly caught in a similar fate. The first group had disappeared in the year 1970, leaving their families in anguish, with no answers for decades. The second vehicle held an even older mystery: the individuals inside had gone missing in 1969. For years, their loved ones had searched, clinging to the hope of one day finding them. Medical examinations later confirmed that the cause of death was drowning, officially ruled as accidental. Yet the circumstances surrounding their disappearance raised more questions than answers. The most chilling detail? Despite disappearing a year apart, both cars were found eerily close to one another. This strange coincidence turned Foss Lake into a place of mystery, fueling speculation and leaving the town with an unsettling sense of unease. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to visit a country with a rich tradition and unimaginable natural wonders? Angola, a land of mystery and wonder. Here, men have many wives, and braids have deep significance as a symbol of personal identity. And did you know that this country is home to Africa's richest woman and boasts some of the continent's largest waterfalls?